I want to say hi to you guys. There is this thing I want to clear up real quick. I'm not under hospital cap, as everybody's always saying. Right now, at least currently, I'm a few hundred K over hospital cap. It's not my choice. It's just I lose troops faster than I usually can build them. Somebody asked me today in on an alt. I will not say the name just to be careful, but he asked me to explain research, build, and all that for a PvP player to stay lower might. And I will be going over what research to do and what buildings would be more proper for a PvP player. Of course, maybe you won't upgrade on your buildings much, but I mean, buildings are necessary. We're going to start with the biome tree. Biome's obviously important. I mean, biome does not give insane might. It still adds up though. I know. To get mastery, I heard it takes almost a billion gold, which that is expensive. But over time, you will eventually get mastery, and it will make you much stronger. I'm still working towards mine. I would have it if I didn't spend all my speed ups on troops all the time. So hopefully I'll get it soon enough. I have done some useless research in time, but at the same time, it's necessary and unnecessary. City growth. These are not important, but at the same time, they're necessary to upgrade to get this low and do stuff like troop training textbooks, which troop training speed obviously will be extremely important for a PvP player because they need to be able to always be training more stuff. Ally gold protection. A lot of people might want to strip you. I do poorly at that because I don't want them extra might on me. City defender, that's all on you. Obviously you still got to get this far to get the troop training. You might want the rally reinforcer march cap up if you're going to be joining a lot of rallies. Obviously, you want to upgrade your march cap as much as possible. My march cap sucks. It's like 420k almost, like lower than that probably. I actually am BFA capped right now. It's funny. I got BFA capped. That is about it for this tree. I mean, you might want the hospital cap, but it doesn't make a extraordinary difference. For army strength, obviously you're gonna not that. You're gonna want to get to your tier 4. You're gonna want to max out your toughness, mainly obviously toughness, because for example, my boy suffering, we were zeroing some dudes together. I was getting we were both winning, right? And I was getting 1k deads, for example. He was getting 2k deads, and his was like level 10 toughness or level 11 toughness because his toughness was terrible. First, personally, I worked on these two first though because these make your tier 4 actually stronger in general. I mean, PvP player, you could be a tier 3 one, just max those out. But at the same time, it's better to be a tier 4 PvP player. You'll want to max out your troop strength bonus and your agility bonus. Those will make your attack stronger significantly. You're going to also want to obviously max out your troop training bonus. I did not get that maxed out till I was in this realm or my last realm. The speed is useful, but it's not something that's necessary. Troop training queue, that does not make really a difference if you really think about it. It just makes your training queue bigger. It's going to be the same exact difference, just more longer time and bigger batches. So I mean, it's unnecessary might. So I wouldn't really upgrade it much. Defender, that's also on you. March cap, yes and no. Maybe you don't want the extra might, but of course you always want to hit stronger with the bigger march cap. Troop healing bonus. I really should get that up, and it's really useful because if you're gonna be like me, always hitting people, you're gonna use so many heals, and that could save me so many more heals if I get this maxed out. I probably should max that out soon, to be honest. Next we are going on to monster hunting. Monster hunting, that's all on you, really. Personally, I wouldn't really do much research. You could make mobs like 3 tappable, but you're gonna need huntresses with it, and personally, I would not do that because I don't train huntresses. I don't really train huntresses because I'm just going to get them killed off in the end anyways. I mean, it could be useful if you're going to be having a little stack of whatever troops in the background, but I only train pugs because I'm always PvPing whenever I can. Resource gathering, I never collect resources, but if you do, maybe you want to work on this a tiny bit. I wouldn't work on this a huge amount at all because it's unnecessary might, as I said. Uh... I really, it's not the fact that I don't want to grow it's the fact that I'm so slow at growing it, guys. Like, moving realms, that's just for the fun of it, I would settle down in a realm if it came down to it, but it's like, currently, I've found no need, and I've kind of just been slowly building. Obviously, you want to get mastery. As I said, mastery is expensive, but it makes you significantly stronger, a really much stronger player. Raid, I have not really worked on this as much as I should, but you can work on it if you want. Dragon Discipline, this does make you a lot stronger. It does give an insane amount of might, though, like insane amount of might. It gives way too much might than I would really spend time on this. It is low costly though. It's low cost research, more timely research. So you're gonna be using more speeds for that. Shrine specialty, that is on you. I've done a little bit of research. So I'm a little bit stronger on shrines. Just for the March level, really. The March cap, though, it does give actually too much might. If you're trying to stay lower might, it would be better just not to do it. Realm Master, of course, if you hit that, you're probably already on the bigger buffer side, but I wouldn't really. I mean, I would do it really. I mean, I do whatever I can in here. I don't think it's. I mean, it does give good might, so. But at the same time, it's really useful. Another thing, I'm just gonna be going over a few buildings. You're really gonna want to work on your troop training buildings. Sorry, I do not know if you guys heard that. My sister came in. Sorry for that, boys. Personally, I would not work on treasury because if you're gonna be smart or you're gonna be playing good, you're not really gonna be having a use for it, or you're not gonna be overcapped like that, or you'll be able to defend from the attacks, or you just won't. As I said, be overcapped. There is also the barracks. Barracks is really essential. The main buildings for a PvP player will be barracks and the ward, for obviously healing speed and the healing, like, just hospital capacity. It's a huge bonus. It's the same with like troop training. My mom's training speed is almost 3 times quicker than mine just because her barracks are all maxed out. That's crazy. This is the first thing I maxed out. I maxed out all of these embassies. It gives you your max amount of allies. I do it because you can get a ton of filler allies, which means, for example, right? The filler allies have grown in price, but currently, like, for example, I'll get a 6 mil ally that has 1% on my main biome and 0.50 on my off biomes. So I'll fill my open slots with that, and then I'll slowly, like, take over those slots with bigger allies, but those will fill up the slots and give me good percent until I can slowly, filter them out. Um, the study isn't really essential for me because I don't do as much research. It's not the fact that I don't want to do research. It's just I don't focus on research as much as I should. I hope this video was useful to you guys. I hope you guys do use this for your PvP, and have a good day, guys. Peace out.